Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. These readings are for the month of August. We will be looking into love and generally what's going on. It's going to be a 5-card spread where I'll be adding more cards, and 5-card spread at this point because supposedly it is break time, but you need to have your readings. Okay, so we're going to be taking a brief look at August. I will be extending these readings. Those of you that are on Patreon, of course, will have these readings for free. You get to watch all the extended readings. And those of you that are not on Patreon, you can always purchase from my website. The links will be in the description box below the video. We are in the time of Leo season. Then comes obviously Virgo. So August, a very hot month in the northern hemisphere. It is summer, everyone. Those of you that are in the southern hemisphere, I know it's very cold. And what can you do? I mean, it's all about change. All right. So let's see what is changing, what's going on in the month of August, everyone. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Much love to all of you. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Leo. How are you all? Happy birthday, first of all. Hope you're all doing well. Let's look at the month of August. What's going on in your lives? Okay, remember these readings are general and they will not resonate for everyone. We will be extending these readings, so you can find the links below. Those on Patreon, thank you so much for being, very supportive to this channel. Let's see what's going on for Leo. Of course, as I always say, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Let's see what's going on for Leo in the month of August. As they're having their solar return, what's going on, dear Spirit, for Leo? So in the now, we've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, right? Something to do with clarity, convictions, justice, truth, communication, and thought. Remember, it is a potential where you've got judgment. The Judgment card is a card of second chances. It is a card of crisis. A major decision that needs to be made at this time. Let me just fix the camera for a second. Oh, okay, that wasn't a very good idea. Sorry about that, Leo. I don't really know if I fixed it, but anyway, as long as you could see the cards straight. Okay, so we've got Scorpio. Scorpio is here, Pluto with the Judgment card. Remember, the Judgment card is not easy. Recent past, 4 of Swords. So there's been a decision maybe that was made, or a crisis that has, put a stop to a situation. When I say put a stop, there's been a heartbreak, obviously, with that 4 of Swords. Someone hasn't been happy with a situation here. They're taking time out, looking for information, trying to clear their mind. Crowning is the 4 of Wands, so this could relate to a family situation, a marriage. Okay, so 4 of Wands is usually someone who's thinking about marriage. 4s do speak a lot about family, so it doesn't have to be only marriage. It could speak to someone's home. Okay, so 4 of Swords, this could also be someone that's needing to rest, rejuvenate, and heal. What is the potential outcome? And we've got the Empress. And the Empress is a divine card. Remember, it's a number 3. The Empress is very Venusian. So as an energy, it's all about having planted that seed. The potential here is love, it's magnetism, it's expansion, it's growth, and it's also creativity. Okay, so this could be a mother, yes, a mother figure. which has been going through major crisis. You know, the Ace of Swords is a potential for a new beginning. And the fact that we've got 5 swords here does speak to a lot of conflict. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the 7 of Wands, which is a card of conflict. You know, sort of fighting against the odds, trying to figure out how to fix things. But remember, the 7 of Wands being the general energy, it does speak of someone having the upper hand. So we've got Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. We've got some air, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and some fire. So Leo, this could be your energy, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, let's see what the Karma Dharma is for you in the month of August. Leo, please, Spirit. What's going on for Leo? So it looks like here someone has made a decision. A decision that they want to move forward with concerning a family. Remember, it's all about clarity and truth. And we've got the love card. So the love card is Gemini. This is the lovers, right? The lovers. And it's all about love. So this is concerning a love connection. We've got the 5 of Cups. So someone is mourning over those spilled cups. There are regrets concerning the past. 3 of Swords. There it is. So there has been a heartbreak here. Okay. There has been a heartbreak. Someone wants a long-term relationship here. For some of you, you could be potentially making a choice, or someone in your life could be potentially making a choice to move forward, you know, to move forward and make the decision that's going to bring them happiness. Look at how happy they are here. And of course, the Empress does speak to a lot of happiness here. So someone is mourning. Someone felt imprisoned here. Okay, a perception. Their perception was that they were feeling imprisoned. They were not able to move forward. Maybe there was fear concerning, you know, breaking someone's heart here. I don't know why I feel as though this is like a bittersweet happiness for some of you. I do feel that someone is leaving a family situation that did not make them happy. It looks like they found their person. They found the love of their life here. And even though it was against the odds, they still wanted this. They really did want this. Even though, and I'm going to say, even though they probably, you know, they're all about, I mean, the Empress does speak, Venus is love, and it's abundance, it's money as well. It's anything that we truly love. And I feel that love is the word for the month of August. Now, dear Leo, we have had Mars and Venus. You know, they conjoined in your sign, which means that the lovers get together. So there's like it's as though it's a very important time for love for you. And I do feel that you're driven by your desires, driven by what you want. And maybe you are severing ties. Maybe it's, you know, Judgment card is Scorpio. It does speak to Pluto and transformation. So at the foundation, there is a major change that's happening. Looks like Spirit is giving you another chance at love in life. Okay, so we will take some more cards. Let's take some romance angels and see what's going on before I take more tarot. Let your friends help you. 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for Leo. love yourself first. Sounds to me like someone's coming out of a relationship. They've gone through a crisis in the past. Okay, they were loving themselves first because they did not find the love that they were looking for. And luckily, well, Leo is very friendly. So, very, very good with people. And obviously there are people around you that are there for you. And let go of control issues. And what I get from this is you're letting go of a controlling situation. Someone has been trying to control your life, and I feel that that's why you're using this Ace of Swords to sever ties. You want something that is of value, okay, even if it's against the odds. Maybe you've been, you've had to stand up for yourself, dear Leo. I do sense that there was if you were in a family situation, maybe, because children are very important for Leo, and I do feel that someone is very motherly, so they probably put themselves first, okay, because they sacrifice because of their children, their child. But here I see that it's time to love yourself first now, and you are letting go of someone or a situation that was, you were up against, a situation that you felt you didn't have the control over. I do feel that Leo is going to be very courageous. They're going to make the choice to move towards their love, their heart. It's all about your heart. Let's take a couple more cards. I will be extending. I will be using the Mystic Moon Oracles and a lot more cards in the extended. So do join me there if you need more clarity. Let's see what's going on with that Ace of Swords in the now. And we have the King of Swords, which could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. King of Swords could also be a legal person. Okay, someone who wears a uniform, someone who's very intelligent. Okay, as an energy, this is someone that is more detached, more about, looking at the situation more clearly. Let's look at the Judgment card at the foundation. We've got the Seven of Cups, which does speak to sacrifice, as I said before. I mean, it is the energy of Pisces. There's been a lot of sacrifice, a lot of confusion. Things have been up in the air recently. Some of you may have also been deceived by someone that was maybe trying to control you, maybe trying to put you down, I feel here. Let's look at that Four of Swords, because you have had your heart broken. And the Six of Wands can speak to success, in business, but it does speak to popularity or recognition, or I don't know why, but I feel here that in love, you've had disappointments, right? The Judgment card being at the foundation. There's been a heavy judgment here, and I don't know if work and your success had anything to do with someone feeling as though there was competition between the two of you. And where there is competition, it's all about control. Who's going to be the strongest? Who's going to be the smartest? Who's going to pull the wool over the other person's eyes? That's a form of control. I do feel, Leo, that some of you have been quite successful in what you are creating. You may be taking some time out. Obviously here, you're looking at things closely. I mean, it's usually when we're successful in one area of life, another area may lack. So that's what I feel. I do feel that in business or whatever you are creating, because there's lots of choices here with the Seven of Cups, can speak to many doors are open for you. I mean, you've had a second chance, but the energies are like, you know, where you're lacking in one area, it's like that's seeping into other areas of your life. And I feel that that's not a healthy position to be in. Let's see why we've got the Four of Wands. And remember that the Six of Wands is also ego. You may have been dealing with someone that was very egotistical. I don't know if that is, you know, where you're coming from, because if you were dealing with someone that was someone that wounded you, then you're sort of putting up, you know, putting up boundaries. And we have the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles, this is what's on your mind. It's crowning you. So you're wanting expansion, growth. We do have, this is the card of work, right? And I'm going to say also that, of course, the Three of Pentacles can speak to, you know, a situation at work. We do have the Lovers here, which can speak to a choice between two people. One card just fell out. I'm going to take the outcome, and we have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, remember, for me, it's like, you know, a situation comes back around again. This may have been a missed chance. He's looking straight at that Ace of Cups, which is a gift from Spirit, right? It is a gift, and he's actually looking at it, which means he's thinking that he's going to accept it. Four of Cups, always concerning the home, your stability. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fours, and fours are the Emperor. And the Emperor, remember, has got a lot that they're dealing with. They've got a lot on their plate. They're all about being, you know, the taking charge. And the Emperor can be also controlling. So I'm just wondering if you have been dealing with an Emperor, or someone has not. I don't know why, but I feel that someone is in a position of being the Emperor, but it looks like they're also showing up as the King of Swords here, which King of Swords, remember, that's King of Swords being Aquarius, is intelligence. It's someone that does not show emotion. And King of Swords does not show any love, right? It's all about business. It's all about being very calculative. And again, another layer is that the King of Swords could mean separation, divorce, or truths, using that Ace of Swords. Let's look at that Seven of Wands. There's that Three of Swords again. Let's take another card. And we've got the King of Wands here. Wow. And the King of Wands. King of Wands and the King of Swords are quite opposite, but I do usually put them together in the sense that fire and air, right, quite similar. They're quick. Where there's passion in the fire, the air is quick, but it's cold. There's no heat in the air. It's all about intelligence. So what I get here is that I feel with this King of Wands, who is usually a leader, the King of Wands, right? Someone, again, who is in a position of power, very creative. And for some of you, I'm going to say also that, yes, you are choosing between two. Looks like the Empress is choosing between two people. One is showing totally like so much passion, so much desire, and the other is showing nothing of that. It's more about, you know, do things add up? Now, of course, for some of you, obviously with the King of Swords and the King of Wands, And, you know, having the King of Swords here, because this is where the disappointment has happened. So, you know, the King of Wands here is someone who maybe has been sort of blocking you, not letting you in. I would say more than likely here. And, you know, in the now position with the King of Swords on another scale, on another level, maybe there was no communication. Someone needed to heal, okay, to heal from a broken heart, whether this was you or them or both of you, okay, because someone here is in a marriage, someone was connected, yeah, to a family. So it wasn't an easy decision, okay, and you know, this is, if we look at the judgment card, which is the seed of this reading, and, you know, your goals, you want something stable and long-term. You want to be able to create, to expand, right? So I do feel here that if we're talking about, you know, someone who's got strong fire and strong air in their chart, this could be the same person, which is now they've healed, they've gone through their conflicts, okay, and they're ready to communicate. They're ready for a new beginning. This chance comes back around again, I feel here, because the initial card is the Empress, which does speak to expansion, love, growth, manifestation. Okay, so either that, or as I mentioned, the Emperor, which, you know, the Emperor and the Empress, they are a couple, right? So this Empress could be leaving an Emperor behind, could be either one, you know, could be the King of Swords, could be the King of Wands. If this is the same person, let's say, again, the story is the same, that someone was trying to control this Empress, okay, with the Ace of Swords. Remember, that can speak to I'm severing ties because I've been under someone's thumb, under their control, okay, and looks like the Empress here could be teaming up with someone that is younger, not as experienced as she is. Remember, let go of control issues. She's obviously letting go of control, or could be the other person is letting go of control, okay, because both the King of Swords and the King of Wands, they're very powerful, they're very dynamic, okay, so, and again, as I said, the King of Swords could relate to divorce. So I do see here that there is a choice. It's a head over heart decision. This Empress could be a mother already. Therefore, she's putting love in front of anything that she's created. And on another level, speaking generally, right, if this were to be anything to do with business, it looks like there was a pause in the success here, okay, but with the Empress here, it does speak to expansion and growth, and another chance being, you know, brought forward here. And remember that what's on your mind is to expand, to get stable in something. And I'm going to say also, I mean, King of Swords could be anything to do with paperwork, legalities, you know, if this is a business. Remember that the King of Swords is strong intelligence. This could be an advisor. The King of Wands could also be a partner. This could also be a partnership, yes, at work, that also moves towards a love relationship. Okay, and what it's saying is let go of control, allow the situation to unfold naturally. The chance comes back again. As long as, you know, as long as we let go and just, you know, stop blocking whatever is meant to come in, okay, that then it's all about moving towards success. Remember that Three of Swords is a disappointment, but there is transition here We've got more swords, 4 of swords. Then we've got the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords. I do see that there is intelligence coming through. Intelligence, it's all about, you know, the red tape and looking at the details. As I said, the King of Swords could also be someone that is advising this Empress on how to move forward. All right, so that's what I see here. Let's take a couple of Lenormand. As I said, we will be extending this reading to get a bit more information on what is what and who is who. So what's going on for Leo, please, Spirit, in the month of August? We've got the snake, which could be a third person. This is the forbidden fruit. We've got the garden, which is happiness. It's, you know, expanding one's horizons, their social group. This is the Garden of Eden. It's a beautiful card. And wow, okay, well, we've got the mice, and the mice do speak to a sense of difficulty, disease. The mice can speak to difficulties, financial difficulties as well, or other people being in the way. You know, this is a nuisance here. It's like a blockage to someone's happiness. Okay, so this could speak to something that you've been trying to manifest here, because we do have the snake, which does speak to transformation and difficulties. Remember the snake. The snake is poison, but it's elixir as well. Let's take one more card on that, on those mice. And we've got number 38, and we've got the bridges here, which does speak to a choice. It is karmic, whatever is going on here. Whether it's, you know, financial loss, okay, financial loss here, or just a nuisance, any karma, okay, that's put you, or that will be putting you in a position where you've got to sort of make a choice here. Make a choice and just let it go. Make a choice and try not to control a situation. Those of you that have been controlled by financial, through financial means by someone, I feel that Spirit is sort of bringing you more abundance here to help you move forward and, you know, be strong. Spirit is giving you options here. Okay, as long as you go with it and believe that justice will be yours here, that fairness will come through. Because I do see that there are difficulties here. Okay. All right, dear Leo, I think I will leave it there. I will be extending this reading, taking more cards. Let's see how this plays out. I want to thank you so much. Sending you lots of love, lots of light. Remember that this is a number 11 here, which does speak to an open portal. And remember that 11 is also justice. Okay? Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.